Hi, it's Chris and Goran from PickDogs.com here with your free pick in the England versus Denmark Euro 2021 semifinal soccer matchup on July 7th, 2021. We have tons of content over at PickDogs.com, so make sure you go over and check it out. And we do more free pick videos than anyone, so subscribe to our channel and hit the thumbs up. Well, Goran, we have two teams, one in England that we thought was going to be probably in the semifinal, but we have them playing a Denmark team that I don't think many people gave a chance to reach the semifinals. So what do you think is going to happen in this one?
Yeah, well, English fan, and there it's coming home, but it's still not there, guys. So I wouldn't just, I don't know, man. Yeah, England has beaten Ukraine 4-0. That was the most goals they've scored in a game in this tournament. And I think the worst thing that could happen to Denmark in this game is that Harry Kane has gotten his groove back. He scored 3 goals in 2 games, so. But still, Denmark is a good team. They have scored a few goals. They have been a good team in in the quarterfinals against Czech Republic. Kasper Dolberg has been playing well. He also has 3 goals in 2 games. Uh, I think England's gonna underestimate Denmark in this game, and I think this will be the first game where England is gonna concede a goal because they still haven't faced a real threat in this tournament. Well, maybe except Germany, but they were defending well against Ukraine, even those few chances that Ukraine had. Pickford has been in good form, but I think Denmark's gonna get on the score sheet here because they're a good team. They're playing well. They're playing fast soccer. They're dangerous through the wings, and I'm gonna take both teams to score for plus 120 in this one.
I'm looking at. Believe it or not, I'm going to look at the 90-minute draw here. Like you said, this Denmark team has just been a hard team to break down. They're very disciplined, and it's almost like England's going to be playing a mirror image of themselves. They sort of play a very similar style, and while England did look dominant in that that quarterfinal, it was for a reason. I mean, this was a Ukraine team that, with all due respect to Ukraine, my fiance's half Ukrainian, and we talked about this at the dinner table. This Ukraine team had really no right being in the quarterfinal. They didn't look like it, and they just looked like they were too hopped up on pierogies and cabbage rolls, like we all were in that match day. But it just they didn't come out to play, and England took full advantage. And kudos to Gareth Southgate. I'm tired of England fans bashing him. Finally they're starting to come around, seeing that this guy knows what he's doing. He studies the game, and he's the right man for the job. The problem is, like we've said, we keep bringing up the Christian Eriksen incident, but it's for a reason. Once the team found out that their teammate, their friend, was okay, they were able to focus, and we're starting to see how talented this Denmark team is. We're starting to see what happens with this Denmark team when they're really focused. There's a lot of quality within this lineup. I don't think that they're going to make life easy for England at any cost. And I think this could be a shell of the, or sorry, I'm trying to think of the word here. This could just be basically a mirror image of what England had to deal with when they were playing Germany. A game that was basically tooth and nail for a good chunk of it, and a game that probably could have, we could be talking about a different semifinal had Timo Werner scored for Germany in that game. It didn't happen, and England turned the tide and got the win. I think this is, like you said, going to be a very tight game. It's going to be very tactical. Between the two semifinals, this is probably going to be, the more interesting of the two. Let's call a spade a spade. Italy and Spain is going to get the headline because of the name worthy, between Italy and Spain. But England and Denmark is going to be a tactical war. I think this is a 1-1 game at the end of 90 minutes. We could need extra time, could need penalties as well. So I'm looking at the 90-minute draw here, plus 260. But Gordon, do you want to do a recap?
Yeah, I was gonna mention, the fans are now praising Gareth Southgate because England still hasn't conceded a goal. They're playing solid, but if England loses in this game, everything's gonna go back to being the same. And I think Gareth Southgate might even get fired after that, depending on the fan pressure. But yeah, I gotta agree with you. I think he's a good coach. I think he's a great fit. England has a lot of depth on both ends, especially on the defensive end. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really tight game. I don't think either team will be willing to risk too much in this game to go forward and try to score that second goal to get a clean win. But both teams to score and the score 1-1 seems pretty reasonable to me. We're getting it plus money. We're getting the draw for what, plus 230?
260.
Actually plus 260, which is great. And I wouldn't mind 1-1 score, to be honest with you, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave one thing here, and I'll ask Goran for his take on this, but we'll just cut this to the chase. If the English FA fires Gareth Southgate for not reaching a final, shame on you, because I have not seen this level of focus, this level of cohesion from an England team in some time. These guys are playing hard. They're playing tight defensive soccer. They're playing well. There's a lot of chemistry that you have not seen from England in multiple international tournaments, whether it's the World Cup or the Euros. And this is Gareth Southgate's thing. This is what he's done. This is his stamp that he's put on this team. And like I said, if the English FA fires Gareth Southgate for not reaching the final here, shame on you. That's all I have to say. Goran, what do you think?
Yeah, I gotta agree. He created this team. They are a young and talented team. They have one of the best strikers in the world. They have some super young and talented players like Bellingham in the midfield. And it would be a shame if England doesn't win this tournament and they fire Southgate. I think that would be totally wrong decision not to give him one more chance at the World Cup next year, because I think they would do extremely well, and they probably do deserve to win this tournament as much as Italy does, because they have shown the most. But we'll see how this game is going to go. It's going to be tight, and I'm not sure England is as big as favorite in this game as they are according to the bookies.
Yeah, I think it's just I just think you can't at this price. Yes, it's a steep underdog price for Denmark, but I think it's unfair to simply just write them off at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're looking for our best bets, the games that we absolutely love and the ones we have our money on, you can find those in the premium area over at the website. Just go to pickdogs.com, click on the premium picks tab at the top of the page. You can get Goran's best bets, my best bets, as well as best bets from some of the other top handicappers in the world. If you're looking for even more free picks, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us for our live show every day at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Monday through Friday for the drive-thru. We give out tons of free picks on those shows, so make sure you subscribe to our channel, join us, and smash that like button.